2020 definitely has been quite a year, but for Love Live, it's been a stellar time. There's been so much that has happened over the last 12 months that it's kind of hard to remember everything that's happened since the start of 2020 over a few years ago. Or at least that's what it felt like. So let's take a look back into 2020 and see how the Love Live experience was. The year started off kind of more towards February, where we had the Unit Live Adventure, which is a series of live concerts focusing on an individual subunit. There will be solo songs from each girl being performed, as well as subunit versions of group songs, subunit songs, and of course their newest album at the time. Guilty Kiss was the first to perform on February 8th and 9th, and Sharon followed on the 27th and 28th. Azalea unfortunately had their performance cancelled, obviously due to COVID-19. That concert will be rescheduled to happen in a later date in 2021. The first new songs to be released in this year were the first round of the subunit songs for Nijigaku on February 12th. Honestly, it almost felt like it's been almost 2 years since it started, but wow, man, was that a while ago. We got Supernova and Love Triangle by Diver Diva. We got Dreamland, Dreamworld, and Cheer For You by Azuna. And we had Sing and Smile and Beautiful Moonlight from Quartz. Honestly, a good start for these subunits. Also in February, on February 25th, Love Live Squad Festival All-Stars released to the global servers. Players around the world would be half a year behind, but since then, the game has slowly got a little bit closer to the Japan servers. This game has revolutionized the gaming scene for Love Live, as it's providing a lot of MVs for a lot of people to enjoy and customize. I won't go over every song here, but there were definitely a lot of great additions over the year. On March 25th of 2020, we got the long-awaited return of Muse with the first single in many years with a song for You, You, You. An excellent song that came with a full PV, and of course it will be paired with the song Nate Shimata. This will be the 7th PV for Muse. On April 1st, we got Grace with the creation of a new group called Sidelia Kiss, a group of girls who are destined to save the world from devastation. If you're wondering why we are still alive in 2020, you can thank these girls. In all seriousness, no, this song and video was released on April Fool's as a joke for us to enjoy. Its drawn style was inspired by Gundam, and the full version would be later released on March 8th, as it intentionally was mostly focused on just being a joke, but so many people liked it, and the effort was really seen, so they decided, why not make a full song out of it? The theme for Aqua's 6th Love Live Doom Tour 2020 Fantastic Departure came out on July 22nd, as well with the other song Aqua Pirate's Desire. This live was planned to be held in person, but that was cancelled and it was held online exclusively. It would be replaced with Aqua Online Love Live Lost World, which took place on October 10th and 11th, and we would see for the first time in that performance the Fantastic Departure as well as Aqua Pirate's Desire. We would see Sidelia Kiss and Azalea's new songs live. As I mentioned before, their concert was cancelled. This would include their songs Amazing Travel DNA, Kuchurenai Ron, and Maze Sekai. In early July, we got the reveal of a new project known as Love Live Superstar. This is the 4th project in a series containing 5 first-year girls who attend Yuegaoka. This is to be a more traditional Love Live experience, unlike Nijigaku, which is more of a spin-off than other series here. The 5 girls are Kano Shibuya, Kukutang, Chisato Arashi, Sumire Heiana, and Ren Hazuki. The name of the group, Liela, would be announced on September 15th after letting fans submit ideas for the group name, just like all the other groups before. Going back to July 29th, we got the winner of the Nijigaku single, Kasumi, and she got her exclusive solo song, Muteki Q Believer. And on top of that, she got a very well animated PV in full. We also got Mirai Harmony, which it has a PV as well, but it's a shorter one. On August 1st, Chika's birthday, we got the start of the solo collections for Aqua. This will be the first solo collection for all these girls, and each girl will get a brand new solo song, which will come with a special MV. The rest of the album would be their first solo song, and as well as the solo versions of a bunch of songs, which generally are the songs that have PVs, and the other songs that are paired in those singles. The first one to be released will be Never Giving Up, which of course is Chika's second solo song. Each girl would be getting their solo collection on their birthdays, so we'll have to wait for a while for the rest of them to be released in 2021. Next up is Saint Snow's first single ever. This was unprecedented as the rivals never really got their own single, and on top of that, Saint Snow actually got their own PV with Dazzling White Town. The other 2 songs are After the Rain and Lonely Snow Planet. They hosted 2 lives on October 17th and 18th and November 7th and 8th. Their first live, dubbed Saint Snow First Gig Welcome to the Dazzling Town, hosted every song they have performed so far. On August 28th, Jimo I Dash came out, and it came out with a dance video. On September 2nd, we got the Just Believe album, which had a solo song for each girl, which includes Chihiriko for her very first song ever. Chihiriko joins the group in Chapter 17 of Love Live School Festival All-Stars in the game, and she participated in Just Believe as well as Tokimeki Runner's Chapter 17 version, which is available in the game as well. Each of these will be added into All-Stars, and they get 3 MVs at the end of the year for every single solo song in there. So a lot of great songs that are just very good to be added to the collection. On September 12th and 13th, the Love Live Nijigaku High School Idol Club second live was hosted. This will be the first time we get to see the dances of the Just Believe album songs, but we also get to see the sub-unit songs live for the first time as well. This was the first live event to be held since the COVID shutdown. While there were technical issues, we still got to experience so many of the songs by these girls. In September, we got 2 solo collections with Ruby and Rico. With Ruby, we got the video which has taken the scene by storm. Cotton Candy AAO has kind of been a viral video in terms of Love Live, as it has quickly gained views for its very interesting style. Rico got Pure Phrase for her solo song and MV. In October, Future Flight came out. News of the Love Live School Festival After School Activity YY Home Meeting came out in early October. First, they should get a shorter name. This is a console version of the arcade game for the PS4. This is to be released in March of 2021. The base game is to be free with 8 songs. The rest of the songs are to be bought for quite a hefty price. A huge selection of songs and outfits will be in the game, assuming you buy them. So this is another great experience, but a very expensive experience for Love Live fans if they want to get the full experience. Also in October, we got Chapter 20 of the Love Live School Festival All-Stars game. We got some new girls with Lanju and Mia Taylor as rivals. And oh yeah, Queendom. That song has not been released yet in full, and I'm not sure when that's supposed to be the case. But I tell you what has been released in full: the community's anger. Moving past that news, the Nijigaku anime came out on October 21st, and my goodness did we get a lot of songs here. A solo song came out for each girl. I am getting 2 though. And we just have so many excellent songs to be added here. So many great animations. And the anime took a different route here by kind of giving every girl an episode. Of course, I'm getting a little more focused here. But that was a very different route from the previous iterations. Whether that's good or bad, we'll have to see. But it was great to see so many great songs just to be added in here. On top of that, we got to see some of the Love Live School Festival normal girls be anime for the first time. Of course, beyond the girls who were upgraded to full members in Nijigaku. So that was just a really great experience to have. On December 9th, the Winter Vacation Duo Trio Collection came out, and there are 4 songs in that album: Misty Frosty Love, Namida ga Yuki na Naru Mae ni, Kimochi mo Yume mo Isho da ne, and Party Party Pa 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 Party. Following that, the seiyus for Liella have finally been announced. 2 were hired through auditions, while the other 3 have some varying levels of experience. Date Sayori voices Kanon, Ayoma voices Ren, and Misaki voices Chisato. There are 2 seiyus that are a bit more well known, which is Peyton, who voices Sumire, and Ryu, who voices Kuku. Ryu and Peyton both have some experience to bring to the table, so I can't wait to see what these girls will bring. They have announced that Hajimari wa Kimi no Sora is going to be their first single, which will drop in spring of 2021. It will come with a full PV, which will make it the first Love Live Superstar experience that we'll get. We'll learn more about this in January. The last song to be released in 2020 is Power Spot by Diver Diva on Christmas Eve. The other sub-unit songs will be released in 2021. The final live is Aqua Online Love Live White Island, which occurred on December 30th and 31st. This is where we would see the Winter Vacation album songs being performed for the first time, such as Misty Frosty Love, as well as Future Flight. And last but not least, we got to see Mia's first song, I'm Still, in Love Live School Festival All-Stars, right before the end of the year. Again, the song has not been released in full, just like Queendom, but this was still really great to see nevertheless. So 2020 has been an excellent year for Love Live overall, but we can only speculate on how much more we could have had. Of course, COVID could have slowed things down, but honestly, they did a pretty good job of releasing a boatload of content for Love Live. This year was definitely Nijigaku's year, as they got a lot of songs, and they got in their anime. Of course, they got their sub-units and their first songs, and even Saint Snow has got more support than they ever got before. Even Muse got a PV too. We had Chiriko, Lanchu, Mia, and Liella all coming into existence. Aqua had got a lot of lives, and they are releasing a lot of new songs and solo collections that will continue to 2021. We currently know of 16 songs that will be released in 2021, which is, by the way, more than how many songs were released in 2011. In hindsight, yes, 2020 was an unfortunate year, but to be honest, this has been one of the best years for a Love Live fan. A total of 51 songs this year, and I can't wait to see what will happen next year. Hopefully it's not a pandemic.